Good morning. This is Chip Taylor coming to you from Zalisa, Ukraine. We have a small organic farm where we grow mostly ingredients for Mexican food, peppers and tomatoes and different herbs, stuff like that. And we're converting over a couple of food plots, a couple of allotments. We're converting them from conventional farming over to organic. And so one of the things I did, I took this plot over in January, the first of the year. And this is about 16,000 square feet. I've got another one that's about 15,000 where I've got Oaxacan corn and some wheat growing. Here we just broadcast barley. And I wasn't necessarily concerned about harvest as I was about increasing soil nutrition, water retention, and weed suppression. And I wanted the roots to get down a little bit deep, and then we're just going to cut off the wheat or cut off the barley, use it for fodder, for hay, for our livestock back at the farm. Some of it we're just going to leave here. And you can see, especially here up close, where the barley was thick, there's very little weed. You get down into the middle, and you can see this actually works because in the center, where I broadcast a little bit less barley, we got more weed presence. That's fine. One of the other things this does, because the sun can't get down onto the soil, that allows the microbial life to flourish. The soil temperature is going to be about 20 degrees cooler down on that surface than it would be if the surface was exposed to sun. And so this is a long-term process. This is like raising livestock, raising little chickens or raising cows from the beginning. We start off with like no microbial life, no worms, no nothing. And we slowly build this stuff up. And this is, it's probably a 5-year process, 3 years at a minimum. So we do this the first year, and we can cut some grass off of it. We've got almost no investment in this. I don't remember what my barley was per kilo. I got about 80 pounds of barley scattered here. I got about the same in wheat scattered at the other plot. The other plot we'll show you tomorrow, where the corn's growing up through the wheat. The corn being a little bit more aggressive than the wheat is, which is what we want. We want the ground to be covered, but we still want our cash crop to be able to come up through that. Here, I wasn't so much concerned about growing something in addition to the barley. I just wanted to put the barley down and let the soil rest a little bit and put some nutrients back into the soil. My neighbors, I think I got chickpeas next to me here. I got some more barley on the other side. And coming back this way, I got cabbages next to me. And then there's a lot of barley over here. All this stuff gets sprayed. And so this plot cannot be certified organic. It's just not going to happen because of the overblow from the neighbors. And that's fine. I'm not concerned about that. What I am concerned about is regenerative agriculture and rebuilding the health of this spot, this piece of soil. This is my Alamo. We're going to make this good. The rest of them, they can do whatever they want. There's no hostility. It's just I do things a little bit different. I've got very little investment in this. There's no price for chemicals, whether it's pesticides, herbicides. I didn't pay for diesel fuel to come up here and plow this spot. And so there's a bunch of ways that I'm able to do a different type of farming, regenerative farming, without the upfront cash investment. That's the lesson I want to give people, is that, I don't own this piece of land. This is an allotment. I can't sell it. But I don't have to worry about the overhead of rent and or the purchase price, a mortgage, that kind of stuff. I'm doing this without any kind of investment. I came up here with a backpack full of barley 2 or 3 times. And like I said, the barley was pretty cheap. And I just threw it out. And I'll come up here with a weed whacker, cut it off. And I'll haul it back to the house in a wheelbarrow, probably. Now, right across from me, I don't know whether you can see it with the sun shining the way that it is sunflowers. And this is, it's probably 1,000 acres going here and then up over the hill. There's some more on the other side over there. Last year, this was corn. The year before that, it was probably barley or wheat. And so what we're doing is, in the middle of all of this conventional farming that's been going on this way since people have been farming, we're doing something not original, but a little bit different. There's people all over the world doing it just like we're doing it. And so we didn't have to reinvent the wheel. We just use what technology we have found in other places. Thought you might